Hey everyone, so today I decided to try the old Ping City deck with GP and TF, but put GNAR into it instead to see how it performed. So basically how it works is that one of the main champions of the deck is this Gangplank. He's a 5 mana, 5/4 Overwhelm, and when you summon it, he summons you a Powder Keg. This is an immobile unit that increases the damage of a spell or skill by 1, and then once you use it, it gets destroyed. And then once you've damaged the enemy Nexus in 5 different rounds, he levels up, and then he starts giving you a keg every single round. And then when you attack, you deal 1 to all enemies and the Nexus. And this of course gets enhanced by your kegs. Then we have GNAR, 4/3 quick attack. On his first form, when he strikes, you get a Poke Stick, or it reduces its cost if you already have one. And then he levels up if you've damaged the enemy Nexus that round. And then he gains +2/+2, then grants the strongest enemy vulnerable, and gains Overwhelm. And so he can get in quite a bit of damage. And then the rest of the deck is like a bunch of early units. Like you got Crackshot Corsair, it's a 1/2 but deals 1 whenever your allies attack. Chemist is a cheap 2/1 that'll give you the Scrappy Bomb. And the Scrappy Bomb is a landmark that'll count down. So basically on turn 4 it will explode, which means that your GNAR or Pterodactyl will actually level up just on the Chemist. You won't have to ping the Nexus on that turn, which can be pretty strong. It's also just good for getting in damage itself. Then Butcher is another cheap 1-drop. And if you've already pinged the Nexus that turn, when you summon it, it'll become a 3/3. Conch gives you a spell, can be really strong. You kind of have to have it in like most Bandle decks. Mirai Warden, when you summon it, you summon another random 1-cost follower. And so you can actually high roll this, get like elusives, get some pretty strong 1-drops. But it's basically just to make sure you go wide and guarantee you get in some damage. Stone Stacker is another aggressive unit. It has impact, and because it has 3 health, it usually can get like 2 attacks in, or they'll have to invest a spell or something to remove it before the second attack. And so you have a bunch of cheap units to be like really aggressive and do a lot of damage. Then we also have spells like Parlay. So Parlay deals 1 to anything, and if it kills it, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. Usually you're going to use this to remove like a cheap little enemy unit, or one that was weakened after your attack. Preferably on like a defensive turn, you can level up GP's progress. Or you can just send it straight at the Nexus if you don't want to risk it. Then we also have Make It Rain. For only 2 mana, you get to deal 1 to 3 different randomly targeted enemies or the enemy Nexus. And so what's really cool is this deck ends up being really good against other aggro decks, because you can play so many cheap little units, but you can also, for pretty cheap, like 1 mana or 2 mana, remove like multiple different units, and then make sure yours get to connect with face. Oh, and same with Poke, I guess, right? Because it can go face, but sometimes it'll be better to just hit a unit to guarantee one of your units gets to hit face and actually deal more than 1 damage. And what's kind of cool is that we don't only have like little small units like a normal aggro burn deck or something. Because we do have a lot, but again, we can also remove theirs to guarantee extra damage. But then we also have like some good mid-range units. Like GNAR is really good, can put in a lot of damage, especially after he levels up, or just give you good value with the Poke Stick and being able to draw extra. And then Pterodactyl on round end, if you've damaged enemy Nexus, he transforms into the Pterodactyl, which is a 6/5 with impact. And then every round you start pinging the enemy Nexus by 1. And again, you can always just strike and use his impact to get in even more damage if you have to. And of course, GP that has a lot of overwhelm damage, especially once he levels up, he'll be a 6/5. And because he deals damage to the entire enemy board, a lot of the time it's actually 2 to the enemy board in Nexus, because he'll have a keg on top of his ability. And so he can push for some insane amount of damage and like wipe their board. And we also have Double Up. It deals 2 to an enemy, and if it kills it, deals 4 to the enemy Nexus. And technically you could use this with a keg to deal 3 damage to an enemy, and if it kills it, it would deal 5 to the enemy Nexus. So honestly, it's kind of like a worse decimate, because they can counter it with like any sort of like buff spell. But it is a pretty decent way to get in 4 damage sometimes, and that burn can really help you out and close out games. Then we also get to run 2 of the Dreadway. This is like a really fun card to use. It's pretty expensive, and this deck doesn't always need to go to turn 8, but it's kind of nice to have it there. When you play this, you immediately draw a Gangplank, which can like further help you close out the game, especially if you play this on like a defensive turn 8. Then you get to attack on like turn 9 with a leveled up Gangplank and a Dreadway. Because Dreadway doubles the damage of all your skills, spells, and allies, and so your GP will end up being 6 attack if he's leveled. He'd be pushing for 12 Overwhelm because of the Dreadway's effect. If he has a keg as well, which he most likely does, that would bump it to 2, and then Dreadway would double that again to 4. And so you're pushing for 12 Overwhelm, as well as doing 4 to the entire board and Nexus. And it's just pretty crazy. And like Double Up would deal 4 to an enemy, and if it kills it, deal 8 to the Nexus. All these little pings like Parlay, Make It Rain, Poke would deal 2. Same with like Crackshot. Yeah, if you can get this to like stick on the board, you should probably win the game. And just a pretty fun like top end finisher. So as far as like competitive viability goes for this deck, it's kind of in a weird spot. It's like an aggro deck that's also anti-aggro. Because of like parlays and all your little cheap units and like Make It Rains, you can actually do good into like spider aggro, or just normal aggro like Ziggs kind of Narb aggro, or even like Bandle City Swarm aggro stuff. Like even Bandle Tree kind of counts in that category. I played Bandle Tree and both times I beat it. Partly because you can just deal with all their little cheap units, and then just deal so much damage to them that they can't stop. And then against any pretty slow deck, you can usually beat them up really fast as well because of how aggressive this deck can be. But I definitely feel like the loss of this Monster Harpoon pretty hard. So we used to run Monster Harpoon in this deck, I'm pretty sure, when it was 5 mana. So whenever you plunder, you reduce its cost by 2. So it'd be a 3 mana deal 5. But now that it's like sometimes a 4 mana deal 5, it's kind of bad. And so we just cut it. But again, you kind of feel the effects of this and not being able to like kill something for 3 mana. I feel like if this was pre-nerfed, it would actually be really strong. You could be able to kill enemy Gnars on like turn 4 and not feel that bad about it. Without it, it kind of feels like a bit too fair now. The deck can't really deal with some mid-range decks unless you out-aggro them really hard in the start. And we also can't even like really attempt to deal with some of these cheese decks going around, like the attached cheese on like Rune Runner or something like that. Like if we had this in the deck, we'd be able to like pokey the shield away or make it rain or parlay or whatever, and then just hit him with like a Monster Harpoon and kill it. Even like through the double attack thing that gives you 2 extra health. But because of this, we don't really have any interaction. And so because of that, the deck doesn't really feel as strong as it used to feel in the past, at least in my opinion. Yeah, so if you want to be an aggro deck, but also make sure you beat all the other like swarmy aggro decks, then this might be the deck for you. Yeah, if you guys try it out, let me know how it goes. If you have any ideas of how to make the deck a bit stronger, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Yeah, that's all for me for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I make a Runeterra video every single day, so the extra ideas are definitely useful. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Let's see what we can do. I kind of like this into the Gnar, but like, it always gets buster shotted. Or like poked and like flocked or scored, so. But I mean, still play it. You can try to get this into a 3/3 later. Hopefully it doesn't have a 1-drop. They actually don't run that many 1-drops in the deck. It's like two cannon and like probably not even the other 1-drop because they have Gnar, so why would they want the failured one? I think it's just cannon. I think what it is this attack sucks. We hit him with this thing, and then we guarantee the strike, and then we hit like double butchers. You can't play Mayor now. Also, our Make It Rain is pretty good next turn, instead of playing Gnar. Yeah, Gnar probably just dies anyways, so like unless he taps under and lets me play a Gnar for free, which he might. He might just play like a Mayor. Poppy. Like you could just make it rain. Let's go. Let's go. Not even his Poppy attack sucks. Alright. Actually had a pretty good attack. We could just draw a card from their hand. That's kind of funny. Because we're going to open attack, right? I don't really like discarding anything. Could just do this. But I think I'm actually kind of down to steal one of their cards. They have so much like generation cards. Plus if we steal a Bandle tree, it's pretty hilarious. And if we steal like Mayor, it's fine. Ah, damn it. Let's see what we get. We probably should have played Gnar then. We'll see. Wait, that came from our deck, but that was his card, right? I'm so confused. I was like, that looked like we drew it from our hand, or our deck. I was like, was that ours, or what? That was so confusing. Now I can't Buster Shot, so that's pretty good. Oh my god, that's buffed by 2? He actually just got that? That's pretty crazy. And he gets to discard the cannon spell. Alright, he's popping off this turn. He is popping off. Sure. Get that damage. I think we go to stun this. They're pushing maximum damage. And we still have a double up to kinda... Oh my god, that's so good. Why? That's so annoying. We do get a pokey off this though. Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling, right? Oh, we're fine, we're fine. The problem is that like block or something counters our double up. Like we can't group shot also counters it. We can play around group shot by doing like a pokey. I think we just do this. And like we're threatening next attack with this thing. Like he's only at 8, right? Well, I guess we still do it. But like he can counter it now with like pokey, block, group shot. He had flock, so it wouldn't matter what we did then. We couldn't have played like we could have played around pokey, for example, by poking that and then going for the double up. As long as he doesn't get both triggers this turn, we're fine. And even if he does, it's possible we're fine with the double up onto here, and we might top deck something good as well. Nice. He didn't have enough. And he knows we're gonna win off the crack shot. That was a bit close, but we got him. We still had like a lot more burn in hand too, and if he didn't like aloof our 8 drop, that would have been huge damage. Like, this deck just feels sick to me. Oh, what the hell? Another Bandle tree. Well, we gotta smork them, which kind of sucks because they have so many units. Like, I'm kind of surprised how I beat them before. I mean, maybe the key is like make it rain. Because, what's it called? They have like a decent amount of like 1 health units, I think. They got like Loping, House Spider. Is that it? Cannon. Unless he has Cannon here, we're probably good for damage. Oh, group shot. I mean, he's smart to do that because you just want to stay alive versus my deck. Because it will eventually outvalue us probably. I'm actually down with this attack. Like, I actually like kind of trade up because I had 2-1 and a 1-1 when he had a 2-2 and a 1-1. Now we get a 2-2, nice. Again, he probably doesn't have another 1-drop, so we're probably just getting in 2 damage here. We're slowly chipping him down. He's lucky that he had double House Spider. Like, if he didn't have double House Spider, we'd honestly be in a pretty good spot. That's kind of annoying, but we wouldn't have been able to play this for a while anyways. Oh, we can actually just play GNAR. They can't stop it? I think we open attack though, because like to play around like Buster Shot or like Ping plus Forged or Flock. Yeah, it's like it kind of sucks 'cause we could push extra damage, but is fine. Nice, that's a lot of damage this turn. Might feel free to okay. I was thinking it might feel like free to just play a tree since we're attack's already over. Maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he just wants to go wide. I don't know. Like, I kind of would have liked to develop more Like we kind of had better developments than him, I think. Cause like yeah, we could have. Like think about that. We could have went so much wider. Like we could. This would be a 2-2. But we would just like make it rain onto that thing. If we hit this, would have done so much damage. I think I'm gonna make it rain here. There's decent odds to hit Nexus, and we could hit like both of these potentially. Like we either hit both of these basically, or we hit Nexus, and that's good. I don't really want him to get the pokey stick. We just stun it. If he can kill our GNAR, that feels bad. But if he can't, then we kind of just are chilling. Nice. This pushes more damage if it doesn't go over this. So we just do like that. I think we're good. Shouldn't, unless he has Minimorph, he shouldn't be able to do anything about this. And Minimorph only saves him what, 3 health? Nice. He gets a pokey though, but is that 2? Basically at 1. He has no healing in the deck. So kind of just good, I think, right? This deck has like so much damage. And so yeah, so if we develop, we always get punished right there. Oh, I didn't really want to develop this until... Ooh. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want to develop this until after it's safer. Because he has to... Right now, he has to get rid of this. I'm down to play this. Let me draw GP for next turn. You can probably get rid of this though, it's possible. He still has Minimorph mana. Again, I'm down to take this damage. If he attacks, hoping I'll make this weak, I just won't even care. Like, I'll just... I guess I kind of care. Okay, there's no point in blocking now because like it would make kind of sense if I block the 3-2 because then I'm like threatening the lethal here. But he didn't send the 3-2 back, so we're always kind of screwed there. I think we can go ahead and play... He wasted a stun. Let's play GP. Because now we're threatening a lot of damage. And then we always have this thing to fall back on. And I'm pretty sure if he doesn't Minimorph right now, this still does the damage AoE. Okay, the stun. Pretty good. We can go ahead and play this. If he doesn't have another way to kill this immediately. Like he has to kill it immediately. He can't just like ping it. Nice. Yeah, because if he has a ping, unless it's group shot, if he has like pokey, and block or something, we'll still be able to obviously send the attack before it'll register. Oh no, Lux Jayce. Lux Jayce. Make rain is not even bad. I mean, it's not very good. But like, he does have like a 1-drop that has 1 health. But it's not worth keeping. We got our Crackshot Corsair. We guarantee a plunder this turn, which is pretty good. And then if he has the 1-drop, it'll trade. We'll get a mana back, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Unless we top deck Parlay, but I think it's still worth playing this, even if he has Parlay. I mean, even if he has the... Even if we draw Parlay, because I don't think we pass and hoping that he plays the 1-drop and then parlaying it. That's kind of risky. Even then, we'd probably rather parlay something next turn on our defensive turn. Yeah, I don't know how... I don't think this matchup's gonna be that good. We do have a lot of damage potentially early though. We are pretty aggressive, so like he doesn't have the 1-drop for example. Like we might actually get some damage going. Nice, we get the damage with this. He still has to answer this later. We're gonna go wide with the Mirai Warden probably. I kind of like doing this on offense actually, just in case you get the a stinky ephemeral unit. Maybe let's play Conch. And down to just play warning shot on defensive turn. Could have also saved it for like a GNAR turn, but I feel like this always dies. We'll hit him with the Mirai Warden. Hopefully don't get some dumbass unit like a 0-3. I knew it. I fucking knew it every single goddamn time. I knew it. So, I mean, we don't have to attack with this, but he's never gonna block this, I don't think. He does, like we actually just get more damage in, so it's fine. I knew he was gonna block like this though, which kind of sucks. We do have Make It Rain to make it not as bad that this doesn't trade good. We do push 2 extra damage. But man, that's so annoying to get this thing, man. You can get some like crazy high rolls, but at least give me like 1 attack, you know what I mean? But I always get this stinky shit. Well, a safety block just in case he has a fucking sharp side or something. Up. Probably want the pokey up. A thermo. Fair enough. Fair enough. I could just play the Crackshot Corsair. Nah. I'm down to pokey. We're just getting him low. They shouldn't have, oh, they could have healings with like Radiant Guardian, right? If they do on Radiant, that's kind of scary. Oh, we should just try to play GNAR now, which is pretty good. I think we just like level up our GNAR, right? Makes no real sense to like block with our GNAR. And then we can drag with our 0-3. That's fucking annoying. Can't really develop. Get kind of punished.
Meet them head on. You will not prevail.
We're getting him kind of low though. Hopefully this goes through. I don't think it will. The good news is like he can't even concerted. If he concerted, we just make it rain. He might be trying to concert it though. I'm kind of down for it. And then just if he concerted and he doesn't have a sharp to answer our make it rain. Fuck. Shit. I mean, I think we still make it rain. It just pushes an extra piece of damage. What the hell? I mean, yeah. Might as well. This is an extra damage. So GNAR's not dead. If we get a strike off with it, we're kind of happy. Ooh, especially. Yep, he wants to do that first. What's cool is if he doesn't have another...
Magic corrupts Demacia from within.
Your Demasia's nothing like what I know.
This is really good. I think we win.
Justice and all
Hopefully he doesn't drag this. Okay, now that he drags this, it kind of sucks.
my life or theirs.
It's not ideal. Because now he has some things he can do to stop this impact from hitting. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. I didn't think he'd have a challenger unit though. But yeah, I technically should have just passed, because then I would guarantee the win right here. Because now he can actually possibly stop this from hitting. Does this always just work? Instead of risking the... If we risk this, and he like gets a beam or something, I don't know. I think we're fine to attack anyways, but like it's counterable. And I mean, he knows we have it and he didn't surrender, so like he probably has an answer. And then just gives him like an action to like do something. We don't really want to allow that, obviously. Ooh, turbo Thralls. That is annoying. Because you're gonna get like ice sharded or avalanched. Dude, Hecarim's going ham. And he hit it on one. Nice. They always hit on one, right? How would you not?
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
One damage. Pog. Nice. Can't avalanche us now. All he can do is kill us very fast. And who would want that?
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Ooh. Another ice shard target for him. It's lit. Maybe I'm supposed to ping on defense actually right there. If I do this and just get like... Does he have it? Does he have ice shard? He does. If I play this, it's probably the same outcome. This is already about to kill me now. Moj. We're gonna pokey this turn. Oh, nice. That's an 8/8.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves. Easy does it.
Stay back.
Oh no. Fuck this unit. Let's see what we get off this. Like he's turn 5 attacking with a Thrall.
Hello, new best friend.
Oh, this will draw one next. Have one extra attack next turn.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
I never. For the tribe.
We can make it rain and kill that thing and like get that weaker, and it's almost in like double up range if we get like a pokey or something. Oh, it's actually really good. Don't even need to do any of this, right? If he has like 3 sisters, we lose. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. I thought we were fucking like gone here. He doesn't have 3 sisters. Lysandra won't be leveled. I think we actually play this next turn as well. That's a bit scary, but I mean, playing this still wasn't the better play, I don't think.
Secrets hidden by frost. The ocean herself will fear.
I just hope he can't level this up. If he can't level this up right here, he might be chilling. This deals 4 to everything. He can't block this unless he levels it up right now. He has 3 cards in his hand. Wait, please. I was so depressed at the start of this game. Like, yeah, Thralls. I've been traumatized by Thralls too much in the past, where they just smoke me. And this deck doesn't really have any like counter to that either. And then he has board wipes for my like wide board, so I was like, it's like a 0% chance I win this. But at the moment, even though it's a bit of copium, it looks winnable. Might have like succumb for like the frostbite. Oh, he just runs a oh, Lysandra's in Tomb. I mean, we probably still lose then, because we generate these kegs for like for him to like just pull that thing. Yeah, we probably lose. But like, how much damage can we do? How much damage can we do? Okay, we have a keg, so we can deal 1. We can do 1, 2, 3. Plus the keg is 4. We need to find another ping. Right? No. Doesn't even matter. The health doesn't even matter from this because like, he still does 8 overwhelm if he summons something. No. We're 1 off. Oh, that's not even bad, right? We save our pings for next turn, right? Wait. Should we kill our GP and play another one? Because then we can just open attack, right? Oh, we can't. No, not that one. I don't know if I really want to develop it next turn. Do I? I don't know. I'm scared. This might be a really bad play. But it looks like he's bricked. Like, what could he have in his hand? We do this, we get rid of the keg. Right? Wait, doesn't he get rid of the keg? Okay. I honestly was scared that he might have that too. But like, it's still okay, right? We're still at 1 health. Oh no. How does he not die here? Let's go! Ah! We beat Thralls. Holy shit. That was sketchy. That was sketchy.